morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you are all doing well and that you've had a really lovely weekend. I am recording this on Wednesday the 10th of May, I believe, the 10th. And so today's video is going to be part 3 of my my whips that are yet to complete. So if there are any books in this video that you would like a complete flip through of, please feel free to let me know down below in the comments, or you can drop me a DM on Instagram, you can email me, message me on Facebook Messenger, whatever's easier for you. And also, out of the other 2 videos and this one, if you see a whip that you think actually that looks really cool, really funky, or you know, fun, I would love to see Kate finish that on camera or work on it on camera, so you see sort of how I pick up a page that I haven't worked on for quite a while. Then again, let me know and I would be more than happy to do that for you. So this series, sharing like my whips and my remaining buddy colours and things, it was just going to be a 2-part video, but that didn't happen because I had more whips. So yeah, we're doing a 3-parter. So this is part 3. I really hope that you enjoy. So without further ado, let's just grab these books and I will show you the whips. And I don't think there's any abandoned pages in this lot, but anyway, yeah, let's grab some books and we'll have a look. Okay, so the first one is the Alice in Wonderland special by Colouring Heaven. The artwork is by Eva Nikkanen, and this is the whip I have in this book. Let me just put my lamp on. I don't know if that's going to make any difference. So yeah, this is the whip that I have, and I don't have much to do on this page at all. The only thing really that I have left to do is to finish shading her dress with my Prismacolor pencils. I'm not sure if I'm going to shade these signs or not. Maybe a little bit of shading in the background, and do her boots, and that's it. So yeah, this one doesn't need an awful lot done on it, but this book is beautiful. I really love how my page is turning out. But yeah, I absolutely love it. Look at this. Love this book so much. Really gorgeous. And I had never heard of this artist before either, and I think that's what I like about the Colouring Heaven books, is that it introduces you to artists that you may not be familiar with, and I really like that. I don't know about you guys, I used to have a subscription to them, but I was receiving quite a lot of books that I was just like, all credit to the artists, you know, the work is great, but there was just quite a few that weren't for me. So now I only pick up, I've cancelled my subscription. I cancelled that quite a long time ago, and now I just grab the ones that appeal to me, because I don't want to be adding things to my collection that I know I'm not going to colour in and that are just going to sit taking up space on the shelves, when I could, you know, be acquiring books that I do want to colour in, that I do enjoy, and that I do show love and attention to on the shelves, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's the Alice in Wonderland special by Colouring Heaven, and the artist is Eva Nikkanen. Next is the incredible Serene by Nicholas Chandrawayanatar, and I have a bookmark stuck there. So I have this one. This is a whip, but I'm actually following a tutorial by the incredible Chris Cheng for this one. So that is a whip. Where's the first page in here that I started colouring? It's been a whip for years. this one. Yeah, this one. I don't know. I look at it now and I'm like, I don't know what to do. But I really want to get it finished. Let me just put a page flag on that one. And then there is another one. I've literally just put some alcohol marker on her skin. So I'm that. But I'm not, to be honest, I'm not going to flag that as a whip. So yeah, that is Serene by Nicholas Chandrawayanata, otherwise known as Nick Filbert. Okay, the next book I have is the Small World colouring book. This is in the Colourful World series, and I believe this is illustrated by Ursula Schwab. Illustration, yeah, Ursula Schwab. Absolutely love this book so much. I saw this on The Beautiful Colouring with Kay. I saw it on her channel, and The Incredible Wendy from Wendy's Colouring. Yeah, so this is my whip at the moment. I'm just going to zoom you in and zoom you in a little bit. There we go. So this is what I'm working on at the moment, and I'm just chipping away at this really, really, really slowly. But I love it. I love the process. So yeah, I've just been using, what have I been using on this? I've just been using Polychromos and some fine liners on this at the moment. And I think I used a Staedtler dual-ended pen for the tree trunks. So that is my whip in here. But I do have, you can see I've got quite a few pages flagged. That, you know, that I'm really drawn to. Love that one. That one. So, yeah, that is the Small World colouring book by Ursula Schwab. Next, I have Keepers of the Enchanted Forest. This is illustrated by Forest Diver. And this is my whip in here. I really like this artwork, actually. It's gorgeous, and I think they have like Guardians of the Forest or something like that. They have a few different ones that I do think maybe eventually I'd like to get, but I do want to just enjoy this one first. But I have based this with water-based marker, and then I've gone over with Polychromos pencils. And this page actually, it really makes me smile as well, because I ended up having a conversation on Instagram with, oh my gosh, the incredible Peter Hewitt. And I idolise that lady. She was the first YouTuber I ever watched, and I adore her. I adore her colouring, her original artwork. She's a very big inspiration to me. And so for her to be having a conversation with me on Instagram about, you know, this and what I was using to colour my page, I was just like, oh my gosh. But honestly, such an incredible lady, really, really wonderful, wonderful woman. But yeah, so this page kind of has, I associate it with those conversations I had with Peter, and yeah, I need to come back and work on this. Actually, I'll be honest, I forgot I had this one, but I'm really glad I found it and pulled it out. So yeah, Keepers of the Enchanted Forest by Forest Diver. And then I have the Harry Potter Magical Art colouring book. This is by Scholastic, and this is my whip in here at the moment. Now, I believe I was using, oh, what pencils were I using? I kind of want to say Arteza, but I'll be honest, I don't have those pencils anymore. I didn't get on with them. They weren't for me. So Emmy, my youngest, she has them now and she loves them. So yeah, it may be that I maybe need to erase this and start again. But yeah, I started colouring Luna Lovegood because I think she's fantastic. Gorgeous book. This was a gift from Connor for my birthday this year. I saw this book on Jamie's channel, I think, and there's Ginny, and I was just like, I love it. I absolutely love this book, and I think this is definitely one that I would like to complete eventually as well. I don't want to take it too seriously, but I do want the characters like this to, you know, I want like the pencil shading and stuff. And then things like this, I would be more than happy to just use like my water-based markers, some pencils and gel pens, you know, and things like that. I'm not sure how the paper would hold up to watercolour, but maybe I could try it just on something like that, you know, that's not too fussy. Mrs. Weasley, yeah, things like that. Oh, where's it gone? Like this. Yeah, I would probably just do the writing with like gel pen or marker, you know. But yeah, gorgeous book. So that is my whip there of Luna Lovegood. And then I have A Frog's Tale by R.J. Hampson. I absolutely love this book. Love it. But this is all I've done. This is all I've done in this book, and I've really been taking my time with this page. Actually, it doesn't look like I've done a lot, but you wouldn't think I've spent a fair bit of time on it. And I think most of that was probably just trying to map out my colours, and then I was working with my Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils for the leaves, because I used them in the is it Fantasy Tiny Homes. I used my Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils over markers in that, and they worked amazing. And I don't use them anywhere near enough because they're another pencil that I love them, but I feel I don't know how to use them properly to get the best out of them. But they work like magic on this, so I'm really happy. The only thing that I'm looking at now and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have done that, was colour this bit here green in the background. But I'm not going to leave it like that. I do plan on going over to mute it right down. But this book is just absolutely stunning, and I do plan on getting more of his books. I've got this one. I think I've got Forest Song, and I've got the Fantasy Tiny Homes. But I think the next one I would probably like to get is the Ocean book. That one looks really good. But yeah, gorgeous book. So cute. And again, I didn't realise I had a whip in this book either until I was having a look through. This is 50 Summer Miniatures by Camellia Angel Cover. And I've got this one. I'll be honest, I don't even remember colouring this. But I do think it was not long after Aaron had passed away. Yeah, I need to go in. I need to tidy up the edges with like a white gel pen because I've gone out the lines quite a lot. I would like to add some shading on here and maybe do like some crayon in the background. But this won't take long. I don't know what I was thinking when I just sort of put blue like that for the water. Yeah, I don't like it. But we'll try and figure something out. But yeah, there is that one. Next, I have 50 Ocean Miniatures by Camellia Angel Cover, and this is the whip I have in this book. And again, I forgot all about it. And I think, if I remember rightly, this was done with the Bic Intensity markers. So there is that one from 50 Ocean Miniatures. next I have Menuet de Bonheur by Kanoko Agusa. Now, I adore these books. I absolutely love them. And I do plan on getting the, it's Cute and something. Cute animals. I don't know, something like that. I do plan on getting that one. But again, I want to work in this one and my Rhapsody in the Forest book more before I add another book of hers to my collection. Now these pages do take me a long time because this is so out of my comfort zone, it's not even funny. Now I have completed a page in here and it was a buddy colour with my gorgeous best friend Tess. I think it was this book. Yeah, this one. This was the first page I coloured in here and I was so proud. So proud of how this turned out. And this was a whip for a very long time as well. But yeah, I'm absolutely thrilled with how this one turned out. But the page that I currently have as a whip in here is this one. Now, I'm normally very self-critical when it comes to like my colouring and like my, you know, when I try doing my own original artwork and things like that. And I do think it's very true when people say we're our own worst critics. Absolutely, 100%. But I'm so proud of my bricks. My bricks up here. Absolutely love them. And I have been keeping track of the colours and the pencils and things that I've been using. So I will be keeping this sticky once this page is done. I'll probably just tape this into my swatch book. But yeah, this is a very slow burner page. But I do love how it's turning out. And I really like the colour that I've done here on her hat and her apron. And I've pulled that colour over here to the vase or vase, however you say it. Yeah, absolutely love how this is turning out. And again, a lot of this is the luminance pencils as well. But this here, I've made a note of because I just think that combo is beautiful and never ever a combo that I've used before. So yeah, I just look at that. That would look beautiful in sort of like watercolours. I wonder if I try like my Albrecht Dürer pencils in here or something. But yeah, the artwork is stunning. I am quite happy to just sit and look through these books and just admire the artwork. So for me, that is already me getting more than my money's worth, you know, with this book. But yeah, I'm really proud of how my page is turning out. But like I said, it's just a very slow burner, that one. Okay, next I've got quite a few Eerie books. So I have this one, and I think this is the most recent. This is her, I think it's like World Legends and Fairy Tales, something like that. So I have this one. I based the purple house here, like the woodwork, that was based with Derwent Inktense. So yeah, it's got Inktense there as a base and some water-based markers, and then I've started going in with pencils. I do not like really how this is turning out. I think the purple is too dark. I don't think I like the orange roof anymore. But maybe once I've got the trees done and I've got all that green, maybe, you know, maybe I'll like it more. But for now, no, not my favourite. And then this is a whip as well. And I'm kicking myself because I can't remember what pencils I used or what colours, and I didn't track them. And I've done a section of wall here and I'm like, oh my goodness. So again, I think this is one that I may have to try and lift some of this pigment off. I may need to try and erase some of that. But it's just got a very light base of pencils where I was just trying to map out my colours. So I've got obviously the blue for the fountain and inside the windows. And then I've got my columns here. And then I wanted this sort of gold ochre colour for the walls. But yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous book. Really, really beautiful. And the paper is gorgeous in this one as well. It's really, really lovely. Oh, look at that. I could imagine using lots of my my new beautiful metallic watercolours on this. So pretty. But yeah, so that's my whips in that one. Again, this one is a forever whip. This is one of the Trace Around the World books by Eerie. This is the only tracing one I have in my collection, but I do love it, and I think I'd like to get the history one. Where's my... It would help, wouldn't it, if I just went straight to the page flag? What's the point of putting them in if I'm not going to use them? Okay, this is my whip. So as you can see, I have gone over the line art with my fine liners, and I have started colouring the tulips here. Yeah, that's as far as I got. But I have seen, I cannot remember, there's a few ladies on their channels. Oh, I cannot remember their names off by heart. I'm so sorry. But yeah, they literally just sort of done the line art and said, okay, yeah, I've completed the book. I love that. I just, you know, take my hat off to them. But for me personally, that would just, it would niggle at me, and I'm like, I need to colour it. But I do love how my tulips are turning out. But again, I didn't keep a combo or what colours or pencils I was using, so I'm gonna have to wing it. So that's that one. Okay. Then I have Romantic Country, the second tale colouring book. And this has been a whip for years. This is the Christmas page, and I've been using my Castle Art pencils on this one. And I do love how it's turning out so far. I really like the blue curtain, the purple curtains with the ribbon up here. And, you know, I'm going to have my nutcrackers be sort of like blues and silvers, kind of like icy colours of maybe like a little bit of turquoise thrown in. And I want to do my wreath here in those colours as well. But yeah, so that's the whip in here. This page was a whip for a really long time. I finished it. I was really proud. But I should have just left it as the pastel on the background. I should not have gone in with the stencils for the circles, because with my distress inks, because I've got a line here, I've gone over the pencil work in some places, and I've made this look really muddy, and it bothers me. It really bothers me, and I think, I don't know. I love the tablecloth, the characters, the pancakes, the bunting, the background, and this sign here, absolutely not. I think I ruined the page, and I shouldn't have put the stickles along there on the bunting either. I just think it was a bit much. So yeah, but I do have her. I'm really proud of her. I like that one. But yeah, that's my whip in that. I'm really sorry. I'm kind of showing you all sorts instead of just the whips. What's that, the second tale? This is a second tale book. I have 2 copies of the second tale. I knew I had 2 copies of the first one. Oh wow, okay. I have 2 copies of this book. Okay, so again we have another copy of the second tale, Romantic Country by Eerie, and where's the... Okay, this is the whip. And this is just based with a little bit of pencil here for the fence and up here in the sky, and the rest is water-based marker. Yeah, this is the page. I think I was doing this one on camera and I didn't like it. I didn't like the carriage. I don't know, I might need to try and just do something to that. I don't know. But anyway, there's that one. Okay, then we have Forest Girl. These are some of my absolute favourite books in my collection, and Apol is up there in my top few favourite ever artists. So I have... Did I not mark the whips in here? Oh, maybe no. I think this one's in here by mistake. I don't think I have whips in this one. No, I don't have whips in that one. Oh my gosh, it can't take me anywhere. Right, Forest Girl. This is volume 1 by Apol. I have 2 whips in here. I have this one. And again, I'm kicking myself because I didn't write down the colours or pencils I was using here. And that is the only reason I haven't come back to this page. I absolutely love it, but I'm really concerned about this. Okay, I have a question for you guys as well. This is really random. If you could recommend to me a really good electric eraser, I would very much appreciate it, because I have just like a little eraser, but an electric one would be great, because especially at the moment I'm having a really horrible flare with my arthritis, so any little things like that would make things a little bit easier for me when it comes to colouring would be great. I know that the Derwent one, I know so many people have that one. And then I think you can get ones where like you charge it with a USB cable, I think. But yeah, if any of you have an electric eraser that you could recommend, then please reach out and let me know in the comments, or message me or something, because yeah, that is definitely something that I do need to invest in. And this one, now I have kept track of my pencils on this one. I was using the Colour Imaginal pencils for the woodwork. I did go in with the pinks in that set as well for some of the furniture, and it was way too vibrant, and I've tried erasing it, and it's not lifted really all that well. Because you can probably see I've got a soft, really soft pink like here, and on these drawers here, the top and bottom, and I just want a very soft, subtle pink for the furniture. This was not subtle, but I do like how this is turning out so far, but again, I need to get a stronger eraser to try and lift more of this pigment, because the little one I'm using my hand is just not, it's not cutting it. Okay, another one by Apol is the Forest Girl colouring book. This is volume 2, the premium edition, and this is my whip in here. Again, the same problem that I'm having quite a lot, where I haven't written down my combination for the bricks. Honestly, I could kick myself, and I think it's definitely something I need to start getting better at. I am more mindful of it now, of like writing combinations down for pages and keeping the notes, like, you know, the sticky notes stuck on the page and stuff. But with older things like this, and I've just not tracked it, and now I sit and I'm kicking myself. But it may be that when I come back to this page, I colour all the other elements and then try and figure this out. But yeah, that's my whip in that one. Okay, and then the last book is Alice in Wonderland by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Again, she is in my top 5 favourite ever artists, and this has been a whip for a long time, and it is this one. It is my Alice in Monet's Water Lilies. I did start using my Inktense to do all these little sections, you know, and I need to carry it up the page, and then I want to shade over it. Alice is done. I just need to do these in her hair and shade a little bit on her apron, and it looks like I've missed a little bit of hair there. But yeah, apart from that, Alice is done, but I need to finish all this. And yeah, that's gonna take some time. But again, this is such a beautiful book. I love it. I've coloured that one. Really proud of how she turned out. There's my sparkly wings there. And then I did a buddy colour with my gorgeous best friend Tess in here. We did this one. We did that one. And again, really proud of how this page turned out. I look at it now and I'm like, oh my goodness, I coloured that. And I do like the sparkly green washi tape around the edge. I just think it just really sets it off really nicely. But I love all the green and then these little pops of colour with the flowers. I especially love my little lilies up here. But yeah, that's that page. But yeah, we need to come back and do this, and I need to maybe figure out these highlights on her eyes because it looks a bit off, especially this eye looks a bit strange. But yeah, that is it. So you have now seen all of my whips in 3 videos. So as I mentioned at the beginning, if there's any books you would like a flip through of, or any whips that you have seen in any 3 of these videos that you would like me to work on camera with you, please let me know, either in the comments, email, Instagram, whatever is easier for you. I would love to hear from you and sort of get some feedback and yeah, see what you think and whether there's any of these pages that you would like to see me work on camera to try and get these finished and crossed off that dreaded list of whips. So yeah, I really hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day and joining me. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, stay safe my loves, and I'll see you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.